most traveling in one sitting, in one moment, in one point in time, more than I've ever done in such a condensed amount of time back in the US. I don't even know if I would have done something like this back in the US. My travels were just a bit different back in America. But Christopher here with another video. Remote location. As you can see, this is not the typical studio setup. I just wanted to update a little bit, give the community a little of what I'm doing as of the past few weeks. Now, as of the recording of this video, I'm still not home yet. I might be by the time it goes public, but you can see that I'm still not home yet. So about 2 weeks ago, I started a tour traveling through Germany, all the way north and all the way south. I live in the Midwestern kind of section of Germany, so I took north first because I wanted to visit a country outside of the northern part of Germany. I went all the way south because I wanted to visit a southern bordered country or two, and here I am on my way back to the central part of Germany where I'm from. So the decision to do this was made about a month ago, but it wasn't started up until about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I went up through Germany, stopped in a few cities on my way to Denmark, spent a little bit of time in Denmark just to kind of say I was there. I enjoyed my time a little bit. Admittedly, I could have picked a better city to have stayed in. This city was a little lackluster, if I'm being honest, and there wasn't really much going on and much to do. But it did give me a look at the Danish lifestyle, how they lived just a little bit. I got involved with the people a lot, did a lot of talking to some of the people, asked them how to say a few things, because I didn't just want to be walking through that city not being able to communicate at least a little bit. Now let me back up a little bit. There will be future content on these travels. I'm just kind of giving an overview of everything I did, kind of just an update, like I said. So anyway, I'm not complaining about the city that I visited in Denmark, because for me, it's another cross off my list. One more country that I was able to step foot in and say that I visited. Now I forgot to mention that through Germany, on my way to Denmark, there were a few cities that I stayed overnight in. One of them was Dortmund, one of them was Hamburg, and one of them was Flensburg. I stayed in all of those cities for one night or one day, however you look at it, on my way up north to Denmark. And then on the way back, I stayed a night in Hanover and one night in Frankfurt and then back home. Now for about a week in between, before heading south, I stayed at home because my kids were about to go back to school and they were with me on the trip going north, but they were not going to be with me on the trip going south. So for that week, we took care of business, and the following week, which is the week that I'm in now, not the week that you're seeing this probably, but the week that I'm in now is the week that I took going south. So at the beginning of the week, this week, Monday, I took off for Switzerland. Zurich to be exact. And I didn't stay in any city in Germany. I went straight on down to Zurich, which wasn't hard at all from where I'm at. So I got down to Zurich, Switzerland, and spent the most absolute. Zurich is awesome. Switzerland so far, from what I see, going from the border into Zurich is just one beautiful, beautiful country. Got out during the day, enjoyed the day life, kind of enjoyed the nightlife a little bit, didn't really party that much, just did a lot of exploring and walking around. And Zurich is amazing. Now from Zurich, I wanted to go right over to Austria because it's next door, and why not? I'm already down there. But I saw that taking the train over there would be a little bit pricey, more pricey than I'm comfortable with. So what I did was I cut back up through Germany, took the German trains over to the border again, which wasn't that hard. It might sound a little complicated, but it actually wasn't. Took the German train, the Deutsche Bahn, over to the Austrian border, into the city that I was going to be staying at, which was Innsbruck, Austria. I have nothing but good things to say about it. I didn't expect much, but it surprised the fuck out of me. Very underrated city, very underrated. And for being such a big city, it was one of the more peaceful, large cities that I'd ever seen. So I enjoyed the evening because it was late evening by the time I got there. Grabbed some dinner, some really good food. Can't remember the place I ate at, but it was some really good food. I got lucky enough that the hotel I was staying at just happened to have a rooftop bar and a sauna, and it was just an amazing hotel. And I have to talk about hotels in another video, but for the money, the budget that I was staying within for spending on hotels, this one matched every hotel that I stayed in throughout the whole trip, north and south, and gave me the most out of that money. You gotta appreciate that. I do. And so that ended my southern tour. Like I said, there will be details and more things outlining all of these places I visited in future uploads. But I just wanted to give kind of a quick overview of what's been going on because I'm having so much fun, everybody. Like I said, this has been amazing from start to finish for me. And so as of the recording of this video, I left Innsbruck, Austria yesterday. I'm in Munich. The reason I'm in a room again and not just going straight home, which was the plan, is because there's been some delays. You guys who live in this area might know the whole train station had some issues with something with the electrical thing above or something at the station, and there hasn't been any outbound travel or inbound travel for now 5 hours now. 5 hours. So about 11 or 1200 hours until now, almost 1600. Travel has been canceled. Travel has been held up. I waited on my train to leave for 2.5 hours. Before I was like, what's going on here? So I got out and started listening to the intercom, and they said that nothing was going out and nothing was coming in, and they'll update us on further information. And that went on for about another hour and a half, 2 hours.
Due to catenary repairs, there is currently no train service possible in all directions except Holzkirchen. We will inform you as soon as there's future information available.
After that, I saw that my train was canceled, and the next train wouldn't even get me home until morning, which meant most likely I'd be spending 4, 5, 6 hours in one of the stations in between that time. And I ain't trying to do that. If I'm gonna have to do that, I might as well just stay where I'm at, where I'm comfortable. Here in Munich, I'm familiar with Munich, and this is where I'll be until I head out tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna try and get this video chopped up and sent out for y'all so y'all can know what's going on. Just a quick update on this brother from the slums of St. Louis, Missouri, doing all this travel north and south through Germany, visiting Scandinavian countries and Southern European countries, and just having a blast. Hopefully some of this can be an example to other Americans who want to get out and do more. I'll talk more about that in future videos as well. For now though, that's gonna be it. I thank you guys for watching this quick update. Talk to you guys in other videos. Here's some videos y'all can catch up on until I get other stuff published. Talk to you later. Bye.